Tonight, from Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. Well, the 49ers get ready to go on offense, and it's the Pro Bowler Brock Purdy at the helm in his third NFL season now out of Iowa State.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw one touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that.
They'll start by running the option to the right. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. And despite injuries like these, Charles, with these guys missing,
they have on the roster and the guys who are serious about being ready when their number is called. Someone goes down, someone jumps in, and they don't skip a beat. I think this team has a bunch of those guys, and some of them will be called on again this week.
It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10. If you look at this Cowboy defense, it's quite a
caused a loss of yardage. Yeah, that play shows exactly why their ranking is justified.
And now they're just hoping to see more of that. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 13 yards
and he
there.
Certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds it for the first down.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays.
Early in the game, they're going to do their best to keep you honest. They don't want you getting the habit of stacking the box, so that's a good throw there. And they're able to come up with the first down.
Purdy's throw taken in by Samuel. Toss play to Mason. And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take. They'll run again with Mason. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the end of it.
Yeah, these aren't bare bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line.
Willis after 1. The 49ers. They run it with Mason. And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Now we'll see what the right arm of Dak Prescott has in store as the Dallas Cowboys offense sets up shop.
And I'll bet he's talking to his guys about resisting the temptation to try and turn this into an up-and-down game. Almost like basketball, where both teams press and one team gets an advantage before you go for the big strikes.
Prescott on play action. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. And coming now from the 28. Oh, and they sent the man in motion too late. This is going to be a delay. So they... A second down throw for Prescott. And it's thrown. In the midst of a special season or not. Well, now they're at 6-0. Are you still trying to tamp down the expectations in that locker room?
Well, to me, it's less about tamping down expectations and much more about not getting ahead of
the San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage?
Extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done. Because that little touch pass, they saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
Here's Purdy now on 3rd and goal. And that's all free, and it's 4th down. Wishnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. This is taken at the 18. A 40-yard punt, 5 yards on the return. And the Cowboys will take for the Dallas Cowboys. And they, as mentioned, unbeaten to this point in the year, but you think this game, their toughest test yet.
I absolutely do, because to me, this is a good measuring stick game because they've been able to take advantage of the schedule. Is crucial.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter. The 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Prescott. He's letting it fly for Cooks. A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. A big play here for Dallas. 54 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about
There's all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right. Creeping up on a minute to play in this 1st half. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's fine. Off the play fake, Prescott. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. The 49ers now going to use the... And his kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. Half. And with a 7-3 lead, we'll see how aggressive they want to be. That's caught by Jennings. Final play of the half. Purdy hitting Samuel on the slant. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. So we've reached intermission here in low-scoring game. 7-3 is our score. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports halftime report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll start our tour out in the City of Angels, Los Angeles, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. Sam Darnold, strong in the victory, as his guys looked better than a team that had won just 1 game coming in. From there, we head east to the Land to check on the Brownies at home at Cleveland Browns Stadium. And they couldn't get the job done as they fall to the visiting Baltimore Ravens. The Browns continue to struggle as they finish off the first half of the year winless at 0-8. And finally, on Monday Night Football, a good blue-collar matchup. Giants and Steelers from Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh. Meanwhile, in our game, not a lot. And Charles Davis.
Kevontae Turpin now from his end zone. And just shutting him off there. And he takes this near the 20 in this 3rd quarter. This is a game, Charles, that's been fairly starved for offense. Really not much in that first half. We'll see if they can get something going here as we look toward the 3rd quarter.
They send a pretty powerful message to the opposite sideline. They drive it right down the field coming out of the half.
Meanwhile, Dak's throw taken in there by Cooks. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. 25.
Timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
Yeah, good work there in open space. And he's got this all. Now Prescott. He'll get this out wide here to Elliott. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. They look like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better.
Now Elliott. A nice display of power, but it only right there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Jake Ferguson, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys have to make their way out for their first possession of the second half. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each
foot. One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA, rating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. On third down, it's Purdy. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. They're going to run the sweep. It's Samuel. Oh, he shifts past him, and he's able to get this one down to the 4. Out of the gun, Purdy connects with Kittle underneath, and he gets it down, and they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. Samuel going to go in motion right, and he'll get it here on the touch pass. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Here's Purdy. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete, and goal. Shotgun now with Purdy. That's caught by Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco. The Cowboys down 14-10, just over 2 minutes to go. Their long win streak in great peril as they come up 1st and 10. And they're able to get this one across the 35. We've got a one-score reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. He's got Elliott, and he'll be taken down, but not before he
working in the seams, because I think defensively they were guarding the sidelines, trying to keep them from getting out of bounds. They took what they gave them, and it was successful.
Dak there throwing complete to Cooks. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as it comes with a minute 20. 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here. Now Prescott. A quick throw, not quickly in zone.
You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
Prescott. Oh, and then coming up. Here's Prescott. High throw, but he makes the catch. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made. Now Dak. Escapes the sack. They'll get to him just inside the 15-yard line. And even after that fancy footwork we saw, a good job defensively to recover. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. Here's Dak. And that is incomplete.
Situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him, All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
With that informed, they've got to go. It's 4th down. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the dive, fullback dive, just couldn't get it done.
And sometimes even that bigger body needs even bigger bodies to help him get there. They weren't able to create a crease for him, ended up not getting the first down.
The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. He's going to try and do this himself. And a short 3-yard
Exactly
pickup.
right. Reads the play and make sure he spills it for a small gain.
Well, you really can't ask for much more than what we just had here. Not only a close game that went down to the wire, Charles, but a clean one, too. No turnovers in this contest.
And I think you're exactly right about that. To me, this is just a pair of offenses trying to find the slightest bit of separation from each other. And they were both hoping that the other side would make the big mistake first. But today, neither side made that mistake. And what we got, a very entertaining game throughout.
So for the 49ers, the victory means they'll up their mark to 5-3 on the year. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for Dallas, they fall for the first time this season after 6 wins to start the campaign. And they'll try to turn it around next week as they head to Atlanta for a matchup with the Falcons. So that's a wrap. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.